I'm Stacy.
And this is the Box Book Society,
A program where we give away book boxes every month. And the box will contain all kinds of goodies, including a book that is yours to keep.
And the genre changes every month. We really wanted to make an effort to focus on diverse authors and award winners and own voices stories. So come join us every month.
On the first of the month, we'll share a video that introduces that month's theme. And then we'll meet via Zoom on the last Monday of the month to talk about the books that we read, or any books you want to talk about.
And even if you didn't get around to reading that book that month, come to the meeting anyway. We would love to hear your thoughts on other books.
So we hope to see you at the next meeting of the Box Book Society.
Hey everybody, my name is Emily and I am an assistant librarian in the Youth and Teen Services Department at Fayetteville Public Library, and I am here to bring you some info on our third month of the Box Book Society. For March, we are reading Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany Jackson, and our theme this month is mystery. Every month, members of the Box Book Society will get to pick up a box that has their book and some snacks and some other fun goodies. I will post a video on the first of every month with my recommendations within that theme for the month, and then at the end of the month, we will meet in a Zoom meeting. Keep in mind, if you pick up a box, you have to come to the meeting, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to read or finish the book. We will talk about the book within the meeting, but we'll also talk about other books we read that month. So in other words, if you cannot finish the book, something comes up, or you just don't like it, that's okay. Please still come to the meeting because we would like your input. The meeting for March is Monday, March 29th at 5 p.m. If you are new to the Box Book Society, welcome. We're happy to have you. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are not part of the Box Book Society, but you are just here for some recommendations, you are welcome as well. We're happy to have everyone. We have 2 previous videos. Our first month was on fantasy, and our second month was on Black history, so it featured a lot of own voices novels from Black authors. Normally how these recommendation videos go is that I will talk about the book of the month and the theme, and I will give you some recommendations on that theme. So first up, I wanted to tell you a little bit about Tiffany Jackson's Monday's Not Coming, which is our March book. Our main character, Claudia, has a best friend named Monday, and one day Claudia notices that Monday is not in school. And the next day she's not in school, and the next, but no one really seems to be worried or care. And so Claudia has to, kind of do some investigating to figure out why her best friend disappeared and why her best friend's mother won't give her an explanation. Okay, now we're going to get into some recommendations. The first book I have to show you is called With Malice by Eileen Cook. This book is your classic murder mystery. A teenage girl wakes up in a hospital with a bunch of different injuries and is told that she was in a car accident in Italy on a school trip that she doesn't even remember taking. And the last 6 weeks are a blank to her. She has no idea what happened. So she is whisked away back to her home, and she is put in the center of this media spotlight. And then she starts to believe that maybe the car accident she was in wasn't quite an accident, and she's left to figure things out on her own. If you're a fan of true crime, I would go for this one because it is apparently based on a true story. So, the next book I have to show you is called Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. The title basically tells you what the book is about. It's about a 17-year-old girl named Audrey who was raised in a wealthy family. She's a lord's daughter, but at night she sneaks off and studies with her uncle. She studies forensic medicine. Her uncle is working on investigating a series of brutal murders. Now, these murders are suspected to be committed by a serial killer, none other than Jack the Ripper, and Audrey takes it upon herself to find Jack the Ripper and take him down. This one is probably for you guys that like period pieces, historical drama, historical romance. This one is more fun and dark and thrilling. Once again, this follows kind of like the true crime aspect because Jack the Ripper was a real serial killer. The rest of this series, I think it's a trilogy. Each book has a different focus. So the second one is following Dracula, and the third one follows Houdini. Now, the next book I have to show you is called One of Us is Lying by Karen McManus. Now, this story kind of plays on the classic elements of high school drama, high school cliques. It's about 5 teenagers who go into a detention room and only 4 walk out. Now, this story follows the other 4 characters who are the only ones that know what happened to the boy that was killed in detention. Now, it comes out that that boy was going to leak secrets from those 4 people, but obviously one of them is lying. The last book that I want to tell you guys about is called Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. This book focuses on 2 different mysteries. So it focuses on the mystery of Ellingham Academy. In the early 20th century, Albert Ellingham founded Ellingham Academy, and right after that, his wife and child were kidnapped and never seen again. Now, in present day, there is a student of Ellingham Academy that is determined to solve the cold case. So as she goes to school at the academy, she and her friends work to discover what happened. Now, while they do that, the kidnapper, otherwise known as Truly Devious, back from the original mystery, has returned, supposedly from the grave, to resume the killings. And it is left to the main character and her friends to solve the mystery. So far in this series, there is a trilogy starting with Truly Devious, and then after that trilogy, there is a standalone mystery with the same main character. I don't know about y'all, but one of my favorite settings for mysteries is a spooky boarding school, so this one sounds right up my alley. Well, that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. Remember, the Box Book Society meeting for March is on the 29th at 5 p.m. If you have not signed up already, please go check the registration and see if you can get a box. The registration opens the day that this video goes up on the 1st of March, and registration is open to 7th through 12th grade. There are 10 spots, so make sure you grab one. If you want to read any of these other recommendations, the library has copies of all of them, so feel free to stop by and check those out. So this is our last month for the spring. We're taking a break in April, and we will be resuming in May with our pick for romance. So I'm super excited for our summer books. We've got some great themes coming up for you guys. Stay tuned. All these books are great summer reads. They're great beach reads. Other than that, I will see you guys in May. Bye!